Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the delayed start and there is some technical issue. So that's the reason we are uploading the videos rather than going online on YouTube. So just to taking you through your digital banking fraud and how it is impacting the people's day-to-day life and what are all the problems we are facing in it. Right? Mr. Ginny, right? Romanti, CEO of IBM, is saying that cybercrime is a greater threat to every company in the world, right? So cybercrime is a major problem for the organization as a concern, right? So everyone has to protect money because in earlier days the thief comes to the home and take away the cash, gold, and phone. Now it is easy for them to swindle your or earn the money by just having a one phone call or just having one SMS or just having one email. Right, that's a problem. So we need to be very, very careful while we are doing a digital banking, while we are doing online transactions. Right? Let's understand one by one. Banks saw highest number of frauds in digital payments in financial year 2023. That is a number which is given by RBI. If you look at financial year 2023, the total number of fraudulent cases in the banking system was 13,530. Out of that, 49%, it is approximately 6,659 cases which are all online banking fraud. Right? It is our responsibility to safeguard our money. It is our responsibility to protect our account. It is our responsibility to ensure the money will be protected. Right? So, online banking is given the convenience, mobile banking gives convenience, and digital banking will also give a convenience, flexibility. On the go, you make payment, on the go, you receive payment, on the go, you take away the cash. All these things are possible. But if something goes bad, your entire money goes off. Right? Why we are losing money? That's the most important question. Is that others are more clever or something else? This is my view. Probably all differ. The reason for losing money or getting cheated is our own greed. Second point is our own ignorance. Right? The greed and ignorance plays a vital role for cyber crime. Right? If the people are losing money, it's not because of other person is clever. The people are losing money is not that technology is inferior. The people are losing money is not that we are unable to manage our account properly. We are losing money because of our greed. We are losing money because of our ignorance. Right? So let's see what are all the different type of frauds and how the people are getting cheated. What type of precautionary steps we should take it. So that is our today's motive or objective of our presentation. Right? So we need to be careful. That's what I was saying it. So we need to be careful because the fraudulent activity happens anytime, anywhere, through any media. It's not that just if you protect your phone calls, it's okay. If you protect your SMS or email, it's okay. Right? Today's world, nothing is safe. Today's world, nothing is safe. So you need to be very, very careful while you are doing your transaction with your banking system. Right? Right. Sorry for my bad throat. So let us understand the fraudsters, right? The people who are making a fraud, attempt to get confidential details like your user ID, login or transaction password, one-time password, debit credit card details, personal identification number, CVV, expiry date, and other personal information. Right? So these are all critical for you? Yes, these are all critical for you. You should not share this information to anyone, right? So you need to protect. You need to protect. And let's see how these informations are used for taking away the money from your bank account. I am highlighting now various fraudulent activity one by one, right? Let us understand each one in a detailed manner, how it is happened, what are the precautionary steps which you need to take it, and how the people are cheating you or how they are using technology to take away your money in one stroke, right? It is easy for them to escape. There is no legal route to find out who has done it as of now. The money is gone, that's it. So you need to be very, very careful while you are dealing with your digital banking, right? If you are not known how to handle it, better not to do it. Go to the bank, stay in the queue, withdraw cash and go, right? Check. Use old methodology of traditional banking system to protect your money if you don't know how to operate mobile banking or internet banking. The first one is phishing links. What is phishing links? The fraudsters create third-party phishing website that looks like genuine website, such as e-bank website, e-commerce website, search engine, etc. So they will send you a link through SMS or email or WhatsApp, all these things, right? They will ask you to touch that link. There will be a URL. Once the moment you touch the URL, it will ask you your OTP or the password, and they will capture your OTP and password and start taking away money from your bank account. Right? You need to be very, very careful. Any links come from unauthorized person, any message comes from unauthorized person, and telling them they will give you lakhs of money to you. Don't go by that word. Right? Right. Just an example. We are contacting you information that your customer license team has identified changes to your account. They say that security policy we are contacting you. Please, by clicking this link, they will ask you some information like user ID, password, OTP and all that. The moment you give, your entire bank account will be filled and the money will go off. Right? What you should do? Before we see what you should do, I will also give you some more examples. You see, the first one, the Barclays alert. Dear client, as part of our ongoing commitment to provide the best possible online services to protect our clients, we request to validate your online access. The account, the email has come from alert.ins.uk. This is not a bank email ID. Please remember, this is not bank email ID. Right? The next one, you see, Barclays auto confirm at amazon.co.uk. Why Barclays is sending mail through Amazon? Please think through. They were saying additional security procedures to protect you when you use your online banking. You are required to activate your account. Right? So this is another problem. Right? So another message which comes from ib.message at c.alert.uk. They said the unusual conflict between the card number and profile record. They wanted to confirm your profiles. Right? So please go through this. Right? These are all unauthorized from people who are trying to cheat in the name of Barclays. Right? These are all the not emails which has come from Barclays. Right? If at all you suspect this is not the account where you have to look at. So please visit the particular bank account and see whether this message is correct, whether this information is correct, are okay to give that details or not. If you have any problems, please go and check with your bank. So what precautions you should take? Do not click on unknown, right, unorganized links immediately. Delete such a SMS email sent by unknown person. Right? Unsubscribe the mails providing links to bank, e-commerce, search engine website which is not authorized. Always go to the official website. Always visit the branches and ask them whether this email is proper, whether this SMS is proper. Right? Don't click any URL, the link which has come. Right? Check URL and domain names received in email for spelling errors in case of suspicious info. Right? This is the first type of frauds. Right? They will just send the email. Some links will be sent to you through SMS or WhatsApp, asking you to fill the personal details like user ID, PIN number, or ATM card, debit card numbers. And the moment you give all the information, the next second your account will get debited. Right? Continuously will get debited. Before you go and stop through a customer care, the entire account will be zero. Right? Next is the visual call, right? The first one is the information comes through email, SMS, and all that. At least in the email, you'll have to think through. You go back to the bank and check, and you can refer your friend or well-wishers and the people who have a knowledge on the banking and check whether everything is good or bad. But in this case, phishing calls, here you may not have a time, right? Fraudsters call you through a telephone call, right? And say they are, from the insurance companies or government officials. Now, to gain confidence, what they will do is they will give you their your name, addresses, phone number, insurance policy number, all these things they will give you. They say that they wanted to renew your insurance policy. They say that they wanted to renew your ATM card. They say that they wanted to renew your debit or credit card. So in the process, what they will do is you gain confidence and they say that, oh, all information is perfect. So what do you want? So they say that we need to renew your policy or we need to renew your PAN card. They say that it is an emergency, otherwise your account gets blocked, right? And then they will ask you to send some money to the particular account. The moment you send it, after that nothing will happen, you cannot find a person. So what you need to do for such a scenario, right? You need to be careful, right? Right. So cyber criminal calls the victim posing as a bank employee. He says he's a bank employee. He invited to install some remote applications. They will say something like a TeamViewer or other software. The moment you apply or download those software, it will ask your name, phone number, OTP, ATM card number, all these things. You think there is a request from the bank. Please remember, the bank employees never call you for all this information because all these information are available in the bank and branches itself. Right? The attacker asks the victim to enter all credentials. The moment you give your credentials, the money will go off. Right? You need to be very, very careful. So you need to take a precautionary steps. Right? So be careful. Never share those confidential information to anyone. Right? Even your family members and friends. Right? So it is dangerous to share such information. If the moment you share, then the money will go off. Third fraud is using online sales promotions. Right? What is this? Right? They will say they will be selling certain product, online sales platform, and they say that they are in a defense personnel or they are in a very poor background, and they will say they wanted to sell, and they will say you wanted to buy it, please send the money, and they will send some link, and they say that you approve using your PIN. So the moment you approve that link, instead of you getting the information or the material, the entire account will be taken away. So always be careful when you are buying or selling a product using online sales platform, right? Always remember there is no need to enter or PIN or a password anywhere to receive money. Please remember there is no need of PIN or OTP for receipt of money, right? And it means you will be sending money instead of receiving it, right? For receipt of money, if you are giving a PIN, what will happen is they will use your money, your PIN, start taking away money from your bank account. But you need to be careful. The next one is very important, ATM card skimming. ATM card skimming is normally you go to ATM for withdrawing the cash, right? In the ATM machine, they will plug the new additional instrument. They will plug new additional instrument. In the instrument, what will happen is the fraudster, what they will do is they will capture your ATM card data through your card swiping plug. The moment you swipe your card, the additional instrument which has been installed in the ATM machine, which takes away all your details in the ATM card, like including your 16-digit number, expiry date, CVV number, card verification number, name printed in the card, all these things taken away, and use this information to take away your money through online. Right? So you need to be very, very careful. So what you should do? Guard your PIN. Handle your transaction personally. That means don't take any of your friends, relatives along with you. Protect your card as it is cash. Be alert and think of your own safety when using an ATM. Right? Check ATM for any fraudulent device attached. Keep record of your transactions. That is what you need to do it. Okay? Please remember, always check there is no extra device attached near the card insertions or keypad of the ATM. Never write the PIN number of the ATM. Some of them, they will write PIN number at the back side of the ATM. As such, they will forget it. Moment you do all these things, there is no guarantee for you to safeguard your money. The money will go anytime. Do not enter the PIN in the presence of any other unknown person. If the security comes and stand inside the ATM and nearby you please tell the security fellow and say that please go and stand outside. Do not give your ATM card to anyone, the withdraw cash. Do not follow the instruction given by any unknown person. Take assistance, guidance from strangers, unknown person at the ATM. Do not take assistance. Right? Guidance from strangers, unknown person at the ATM. If cash is not dispensed at the ATM, press the cancel button. Please remember, wait for the home screen to appear before leaving the ATM. Right? Suppose you wanted to withdraw cash, you put your ATM card, the money is not coming. Right? Don't exit the ATM before right? Before the home screen appears. Right? So you need to be careful. So this is very, rarely which has happened, but you need to be very, very careful while you are transacting through ATM. Scam through QR code scam, right? Nowadays, after digital banking comes, everywhere the QR code is being there. Even the small vendor, vegetable vendor or a flower vendor or fruit vendor, who are having a QR code to pay through PhonePe or ATM or Paytm or the bank QR code. Sometimes what will happen is, the fraudster goes and pays the QR code rather than anybody else. So what you will do is, when you scan it, you don't even look at who is the vendor, you just make the payment. The small payment only you make, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, but that also not go to the right person, right? It will go to the wrong person, the fraudster, right? You need to be very, very careful while you are scanning the QR code. So how the scam works? Let us see. The cyber criminals share the QR code or quick response over WhatsApp. Right? They ask the person to scan the QR code to receive money in their account. Please remember, this is not a sender request, this is a collector request. By scanning and entering the PIN, you don't receive the funds. Instead of receiving the money, what will happen is, you will sending the money. Right? Citizens must remember that they need to scan QR only to make payments. For receiving payment, you don't have to scan any QR code at any point of time. Right? QR code is like a normal internet link. Don't click it unless until you are aware of it. Right? I will repeat again. This is a very important point. You must remember that. What we are saying is, QR code is only for making a payment, not for receiving the payment. If somebody says, I will be sending a 1 lakh rupees, please scan the QR code. That means that person is cheating you. That means you are not going to receive the money. You are going to send the money by clicking the QR code or scan the QR code. Be careful. Never scan any QR code to receive money. Okay? Never scan QR code to receive money. Transaction involving the receipt of money do not require scanning barcode, QR code, or entering mobile number, or IPIN, or MPIN, password, etc. Please remember that. Okay. The next one, it is a lottery fraud. This is another one, right? You will get an email saying that you won 100 million US dollar or 100 million, euro, and or they will say the person who has died, who is no longer, available, but his estate is there, so we need to give it to the right person to manage his estate. So they will send an email, and they say that if you are okay, please, send back confirmation email. The moment you send back the confirmation email, they say that okay, thank you so much, and please give your account number. And you will also give your account number, and they will say to get that money, you need to pay a small percentage of the promised lottery or surprise, right? As a commission or taxes to say that you pay 4 lakhs rupees or 3 lakhs rupees. So you think some 10 crore is going to come or 100 crore is going to come for 3-4 lakhs, no problem. So you start up paying it that money, right? Actually, no one will give you the money free of cost. The first slide which I said, there are two reasons only for losing money. One is a greed, right? Heavy greed. People think, okay? So the greed is the biggest one. You expect some 10-20 crore comes in a free of cost without doing anything, right? To get that, what you are giving is your bank account number, user ID, PIN, OTP, everything. In place of receiving 10 million or 100 crores or 10 crores money, so what is happening is you lose all your money, right? Don't be greedy. No one will give you money in free of cost, right? Nobody will give you lottery money just like that, right? Nothing will come accidentally, right? If any email comes, ignore it, delete it, unsubscribe it, put a block, right? Don't expect anyone to give you money like that, because the moment you are greedy, that is the first place where you have started, losing your money or getting cheated. So you need to be very, very careful, right? Now I will give you one classical example how the money is cheated, right? Let us see. You see, Raju received an audio message stating that he had won a ABC jackpot. Fraudster says, hey, I am Pankaj calling from ABC. Congratulations on winning 10 lakh rupees. I have sent you the jackpot details. Oh, Raju is so excited. Call that number to jackpot message which featured a fake audio of superstar congratulating him in the prize. He contacted the number. Right? Fraudsters, congratulations Raju, you must pay delivery fee of 1,000 to be eligible to receive the prize. Right? So Raju is not aware and he has paid 1,000 rupees. Right? After 1 or 2 days time, Raju has got one more call and say, please pay another 25,000 rupees to claim the prize amount. He says anyway he is going to get 10 lakhs rupees, just paying another 25,000 rupees. So he has paid. Raju says, I have made a payment. Thank you sir, you will see the price within 2 days. Only 2 days goes, Raju will not get any phone calls. The moment he calls back the same number, the phone is got disconnected and no one is trying to reach it. You need to be very, very careful. Right? Then he realizes that he was cheated. Right? No? 2 days before, one of my friend comes to me and say he has surrendered the insurance and he has got X amount, and now he has got a call from IRDA stating that there is some unguaranteed bonus, something like that. So that money will be given to advisor instead of the nominee, right? And or insurer. If you want to take this, you just pay 50,000 rupees, we will give you some 2 lakhs rupees. My friend also, immediately writing a letter and taking all their account details and paying that. Before he takes a payment, he comes to me and says, "He just check the letter which is correct." I said, nothing like unguaranteed amount in insurance, first of all. Nothing like the money will be given to advisor, first of all. Nothing like after 1 year the people will come back and tell you that we will be giving some 2 lakhs rupees. No one will do like this. It's all fraudster and cheating you. If you pay 50,000, the 50,000 will go off. Then he says what to do. Please connect that person, let me talk. That, my friend is connected that person and say there is another bank employee who wanted to talk to you. Immediately cut the call. Immediately cut the call. After that, there is no connection. Why I am saying is, highly educated people also getting cheated just because of the greed, not because of the ignorance. If somebody says good amount of money, please say you don't want that money. Right? That is what is required. Before accepting any message from unknown caller on behalf of business or management team, you should doubly check its message. Always verify lottery offers with your websites. Do not make payment without verification, expecting a very high return. If you made a payment and realized it was a fraudster, immediately reach out to your bank. Never share your personal bank account details. Right? Report the occurrence to local cybercrime police station and national cybercrime reporting portal. You need to be careful. You cannot blame anyone. Right? You need to be very, very careful. Right? Beware of such unbelievable lotteries offers. Nobody gives free money, especially such huge amount of money. Do not make payment to share secure credit and shares. RBI never open account of members of the public or takes deposit from them. Please remember that. RBI never asks any personal details of any citizen. Never respond to message offering, promising money, government aid, subsidy, scholarship, estate and all that. Don't fall into the trap. Right? I will show you the another good way of taking away the money. It's called choose jacking. Right? Now nowadays, we cannot live without mobile. If the mobile is gone, our life is gone. Right? So and you also wanted to see the mobile is already charged 100% at any point of time to watch internet, movies, YouTube, and all that. What we'll do? We go to that, in home we will charge it, or otherwise what we'll do? Any public place, if we don't have a place to charge personally or privately, we go to the personal place like private place, public place like railway station, police, bus stand, or the cinema theater. What we do? We use the charging, right? When you do charging in the public place, what they will do is they will add certain instrument on the charger or the plug, right? They take a control over your mobile, and they take away sensitive data such as email, SMS, save password, your mobile IP, right? All your UPI, Google Pay and all work on password only. So they will take over all the passwords and operate from a different mobile and use your GPI and take away all the money, right? Don't charge your mobile phone in a public place. If there is no internet, no problem. 1 or 2 days, okay, fine. Without internet, you leave. No mobile, no problem. Within 1 or 2 days, no problem. You just leave without internet, right? Avoid using public unknown charging portal force cables, right? Right. Next one is money mules. What is this money mules? Right? They will have a chain of communications. Right? They will say, they will connect you via email, social media, convince them to receive money, and they will ask your bank account. Right? To give you more confidence, they will give you your name, they will give you your addresses, they will tell you your phone numbers, and they will say this is the bank which you are opening the account or open the account, and they will say, please forward this link to some other person and take away the cash. So you believe them and give all the information. Okay. So what are the precautions you need to take away? Do not allow others to use your account. Right? It's your email. Your email and bank accounts are to be used by you only. Do not get carried away by attractive offers, commissions, and give consent to receive or unauthorized money. If source of fund is not genuine, you will be in trouble. Right? So you need to be very, very careful. Look at this is a caution warning from Punjab National Bank. Right? Be a UPI smart citizen. They will say there is a fraudster will call you up and say to install any desk. Any desk is a platform where you can share your laptop or computer. They can operate. They will give the app code, 9-digit number to be generated on your device, and fraudster asks victim to share. Once you share your number, your device is under that control. Then they will start using your account from your laptop itself. Most of the time we store our password, right? Most of the time we store our password. The moment you give the access to your laptop or a mobile, they will start using your mobile and laptop to take away money from your bank. Beware, do not share your credentials with anyone, including bank officials. If the bank officials ask your ATM number or a PIN number, please don't share it. What are the general precautions? Beware of suspicious looking pop-ups that appear during your browsing session on internet. Don't go and browse in the internet center. Keep the PIN, password, credit or debit card number, CVV, etc. safe. Avoid saving card details on website, devices, public laptop, desktop. Turn on two-factor authentication. Do not share copies of your checkbook, KYC document with strangers. Right? Your Aadhaar card number, please protect. Your mobile number, please protect. Right? For device computer security, change your password at regular interval. Don't keep your same password for long time. Install antivirus on your device. Install update whenever available. Always scan unknown universal serial bus drives devices before usage. Do not leave your device unlocked. Please unlock. Configure auto lock of the device after specified time. Do not install any unknown application or software. Do not store password or share password. So what are the precautions you should take for safe internet browsing? Avoid visiting unsecured, unsafe, unknown websites. Avoid using unknown browsers. Right? Avoid using or sharing passwords, credentials, UPI numbers. Avoid entering, securing credentials or unknown website. Do not share private information with anyone. Right? For internet banking, please remember, always you use virtual keyboard. Always use virtual keyboard on public devices. Log out on the internet banking session immediately the moment you have completed the transactions. Do not use the same password for login as well as transactions. You use always a different password for login, always use a different password for transaction. Avoid using public terminals like cyber cafe or a mall, etc. etc. For email account security, please keep two-way authentication. Avoid opening emails on public places. Keep the password safe. Change the password frequently. Right? These are all easy for you to manage. For your phone, unfamiliar applications, don't download it. That is a faster than usual draining of phone battery, right? Please be careful. Suppose your battery is draining out very fast. Assuming that you have changed the battery some recently, some 2 months before, but the battery is draining faster, that means something unusual is happening, right? Right. Please remember, any unusual surge in amount of data consumption, unusual surge of draining of battery, surging or data consumption. These are all the signs where some malware is there in your mobile phone. Immediately switch off, format, and clean up your phone. Right. So what you should do, right? Action to be taken after occurrence of the fraud. Fraud has happened now. Anyway, prevention is better than cure. If you are not able to prevent, now the fraud has happened. What you should do? Block not only the debit card and credit card, but also freeze the debit in the bank account. Also check and ensure safety of other banking channels such as net banking, mobile banking, and all that. Reset the mobile. Okay. The moment the fraud is happened, what you should do is you should change your PIN, you change your password, immediately log into the online banking system, block your debit, further debits, change your password immediately and inform bank, right? And report cybercrime online and offline. Right? So these are all you should do. And the precaution related to debit and credit card. If you have a near field communication means you don't have to swipe it. You just show the card, it will get debited. Please deactivate. We don't require that feature at all. Whenever you need to, need the money, you just swipe and take it out, right? And never let the merchant take the card away from site. Suppose the merchant taking your card and going some 10 meter, 20 meter, please tell them, please come here next to me and then swipe it. Don't give your ATM PIN card to anyone. Right? 10 tips to avoid online banking fraud. Set up a strong password for your online bank account. Right? Avoid being online on the random websites. Block your card if something goes bad. Avoid sharing your OTP. Log out after completion of your internet banking or mobile banking. Change your internet or mobile banking password frequently. Keep your login password and transaction password separately. Never download, install any unauthorized, unknown website or mobile app. Avoid using Wi-Fi on the public place. So, what are the step-by-step guide to the reporting online banking fraud? Right? Call customer care to block your debit card, credit card immediately. Collect all the information related to the fraudulent activity. Register your written complaint to customer care of the bank and change your password, right? And banking transactions and UPI. So these are all the minimum things you should do it, right? Please remember, your money is your responsibility. Your money you need to safeguard. It's your money, your right to protect. Right? If you don't protect your money, no one can help you. It's your job to safeguard your funds. It's your job to use digital banking more legitimately. Your job is use digital banking more safely. Please be responsible, accountable banking users. I repeat again. Please be responsible, accountable banking, online banking users. Unless until you be careful, you cannot safeguard your money. Thank you so much for patience.